Hi everyone, it's Kate. Welcome back to my channel. I am here to do a little planner setup video for you, and it's not even the new work planner I mentioned that I will probably have to set up at some point. I don't even know yet what that planner is going to be. The planner I am setting up today is one that I have never needed before, but I do need now in kind of a big way, and that is a food journal type planner. So in my not last video, the one before that, the one where I shared the shop changes, I had shared that I had some kind of allergic reaction and had to go to the hospital and all of that stuff. So the fact is that we don't know exactly what I am allergic to yet because my allergy testing has been scheduled, but it's not for several more months. But we do have an idea, and the idea, the theory we're working with is that I'm allergic to strawberries, which I don't even want to talk about it because it just makes me so sad. Never had a reaction to food in my life, and the fact that my first one was strawberries is kind of a bummer, I'm not gonna lie. So that said, because we don't know for sure, I've been told to set up a food diary. I don't even want to do this, but I'm going to do it because I realized the other day that I actually have a Penny Pages food and exercise tracker, and you might be wondering why I have this if I've never needed one before, and that is a good question. And I can tell you that I actually was sent this one by mistake when I ordered a Penny Weeks planner, and Destiny was very, very gracious and kind. I offered to send it back and she said, keep it, use it, gift it, whatever you want. That was over a year ago, I think. Yeah, definitely over a year ago. And I have never used it, but I've had it on my shelf ever since. And it appears that I have been keeping it for this moment here. So I am going to set this up. I think it's going to work really well. There are parts of it that I'm not going to use. So I think I will use the monthly view because just as an overview, I can mark down things like the reaction and the day that it happened. And then on the dailies, it's a very simple planner. If you haven't seen it before, I guess I should do a little flip through for you. So if you haven't seen the food and exercise tracker, this is obviously the unpunched inserts. It's got the cute vellum. And then you have the faint boxes that you can use for anything you want. You have your 12 also blank boxes for whatever you want to use them for. And then each month has the divider, the monthly, which is the same in all of Destiny's penny-sized planners. And then you get, I think it's 31 daily sheets per month. And at the end of the month, you get a monthly recap, which I think is really cute. And then a notes page, and then the next month starts. So I will use the monthly. On the dailies, obviously I'll use the date. I'm going to track my sleep. I mostly tracks in my CPAP app, although only like it tracks how long I wear my CPAP. Sometimes I take it off in the night without knowing. So I may track my sleep hours. Water, maybe, because maybe I'll try to up my water intake. No, there are no guarantees here because, as you know, I live on Coke Zero. Breakfast, lunch, supper, snacks, all of that I will use. The weight, I don't track mine. I hate that, and I'm not going to unless there's like some kind of medical specific reason to. Did I exercise? Maybe. I'll use that. And then these boxes are obviously like you can use them for whatever you want. I think I will probably use them to track things like how I'm feeling that day, and maybe, you know, how many walks we took the dogs on, that kind of thing. Pain I have, like it might just be sort of more of a health journal overall. So that is what I'm going to do. So I already had this cute little penny-sized cover. in one of my favorite prints of Destiny's, the Fairy World print. And I had it personalized, which I never have my planners personalized, but it seems, I don't know, it seems kind of appropriate for this kind of thing. So, I mean, I had this done also a year ago or more. So I think it's gonna be perfect for that. I chose some silver discs. I think I will probably need bigger discs at some point. You guys know I don't like to keep like tons of months on my planner at once, but this is a pretty basic, like just jot down. I don't plan to sticker this except for the monthly, which we will get into in a second. I don't plan to sticker this, so I don't think I need to worry too much about how like tall it's getting on the discs. I think I probably just want to keep as much of the planner as I can with me so that I can see trends and just easily take it to doctor's appointments and stuff like that. But because it's me and I don't know if I'm going to stick with it, start with these ones, I can probably get, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 months on those discs. And then we'll go from there. Once I get past that 3rd month, I will figure out if I need to move it onto bigger discs. So that's what we're going to do. You know, I said, I don't know if I'm going to use this. I have to do this. I have to do it one way or another because I do not want to have reaction after reaction after reaction if I'm allergic to new things. That does not sound like fun to me. So I'm just going to try to commit and try to do it, and we'll see how it goes. So let me start by popping the discs onto the planner, and then we will get punching. The cover I had pre-punched. The inserts, I don't know why I don't get all of my inserts pre-punched, because I always end up putting the inserts on discs, but it is what it is. How cute is that? I love that. All right, let's just put it aside for now, because I need to punch some of these inserts. So this is very dusty. Don't look closely at this. This is a Staples Arc Punch. It is fantastic for punching lots of things that you need a lot of force for. So, but it won't punch that many sheets at one time. I don't know if I need all of these beginning sheets, but we'll do them anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. All right. If this is very loud, I will end up cutting it out, but so far so good. This is July. I know I'm filming this on the 21st, so we are like more than most of the way through July. I'm still going to set up the monthly for July because this is the first month that I've had any kind of reaction. So I think it needs to be tracked properly and not just like jotted down and then I start in August just to keep, you know, just to save a few planner pages. I don't think that that makes a lot of sense. So I am going to set up all of July. Also, you guys know I'm anti-editing these days. So if you are hearing all of these punches, it's because I decided not to take pity on you and cut them all out. And I'm probably not gonna, because since I stopped editing, I actually put up videos and I like it. So there's that. We're almost done. I personally love the sound of people punching things like this in videos. Planner setup videos are some of my favorites. Okay, so now I have this stack here that are actually punched fairly evenly, which is nice. Oh, I guess I'll put that one in after. I'll punch it later. I'm not going to get the punch out again. Okay, let's pop all of these on to the discs. So I am doing much better from my reaction. It is not completely cleared up. I am on day 5 of it now, but I am also on day 4 of like steroids and prescription antihistamines and all of that stuff. Oh, that's probably something else that I will track in here, maybe in one of these, boxes at the bottom, is what antihistamines and other medications I've had to take for the allergies. Yeah, I'm doing much better. The redness is mostly gone. The swelling is not entirely gone around my eye area. And my skin has taken on somewhat of a, oh, that might be too many, sandpapery, like feel. But it's not as bad as I thought it was going to get. It was quite sandpapery and dry. Yesterday and the day before. And today I thought I might put a little bit of oil on, depending on if it wasn't, I decided if it wasn't any worse, if it was the same or a little bit better than yesterday, I was going to put some on today. But it's actually considerably better. So I think the steroids are going to take care of most of it, which I am grateful for. So I thought my whole face was going to peel off. Oh, we're almost there. Promise. Oh, that's too ambitious. Okay. I think 3 months is probably the most I've ever put on, like committed to punching and putting on a set of discs all at one time. So that's how you know that this is serious business for me. And of all the things, it's a food and exercise tracking planner. Okay, so we have the grid page. We've got our monthly overview boxes. There's our divider, the beginning of the month, and here's our monthly for July. So this is going to start on Sunday the Sunday the 16th. Yes. So that means I need 14, 15, I need 16 pages, 16 daily sheets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then, oh, they're all the same. So 16. So I'll have an extra. I thought if there was one that backed onto this, but it doesn't. So is that right? So I should have 8 sheets, right? No. Hold on. Let me take these out. I want the monthly recap. Nearly died for the first time this month. Okay, so I should have 9 sheets total, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so Sunday, and if I can remember what I ate on the Saturday, I might, because I have an extra sheet, I might do that and fill it in. Just because I'm almost positive that it was the strawberries on the Sunday, but I did find out that reactions, even anaphylactic reactions, believe it or not, can happen several days later. Okay, what I want to do for the month, I have 2 options. The first is that I pulled out a couple of Penny Weeks monthlies that I did have in stock. I think these might be the only 3 that I have that are like summery or neutral enough, like non-seasonal enough. So there's this one. I thought that one would look nice for July. But I also thought about just using very basic tiny date dots. And then I have these what are these called? Pet stickers or something that I got from Temu. And I did think about just slapping a couple of these on in different places and not using a whole kit. The only thing is I don't have day of the week stickers that will fit in here, but I could make them and add them in because I like a Monday start. And I kind of do want this to be as basic as possible. I don't know that I want to go to all, because I'm not going to use any of these. I'm just going to write on it. So it's really just to date it and then fill it in my pen. But I kind of liked the idea of decorating a little, but maybe I think for now we're just going to do this. I need to try to date it properly though, because the fact that it doesn't have the right days of the week is probably going to be somewhat problematic for me. Also, very problematic is I don't know where my tweezers are. Oh, they're right here. So if my husband comes home in the middle of this video and I have to cut it off, I'll finish it. Oh yeah, I can finish tomorrow. He's on vacation, but not till next week. So he works tomorrow still, I think. All right. Let's see if we can date this properly. I got to think about this. So July 1st was a Saturday. So we're going to pretend that that's a Saturday, and we are just going to, usually I date all of one side first and then I go to the next side, but we are not going to mess with that because that is just asking for trouble with no days of the week. So get this dated. What a week it's been. I was just saying to Jeremy this morning that now that the kind of like medical event has kind of passed or is passing and getting better, I have been able to reflect a little bit on what actually happened and like what the implications of this are. I didn't actually almost die like that. When I said that a minute ago, that was me being ridiculous. But the pharmacist on Tuesday, when I went to fill all of my various prescriptions from the hospital, did say, number one, stay away from strawberries until you have your allergy testing, because I guess it's not super uncommon to react to strawberries. They're very high in histamines. But she also said, don't even come into contact with them if you can avoid it, because the next reaction is going to be worse, which I have heard before, but I don't know. I think I didn't want to believe it, honestly. And now, you know, you think, well, what could worse be? And obviously, logically, I know that it could be quite a bit worse. But now, realistically, it could be that it's an anaphylactic reaction. And I obviously will stay away from strawberries until my allergy testing, to be on the safe side. But the thought of being allergic to strawberries makes me so sad. I love strawberries. I was saying to my husband this morning, like, I don't want to be, like, I don't want to suddenly have all of these allergic reactions. I don't want to be somebody who needs an EpiPen when I've never needed one in my life. So we will see. I think he also realized that if I have that kind of allergy, he's not even going to be able to have them in the house. And that might be hard for him. I said to my mom today, Jeremy might be asking to store and eat his strawberries at your house. Okay, so very basic. That is fine. I'm fine with that. I kind of do just want to like layer on some stickers. I don't really know how exactly. I don't want the butterfly ones. I can't stand butterflies. But I do like that would make a cute corner one, wouldn't it? Maybe like that. Or this. Maybe like that. And then the rest, maybe just fill in with some, like if they have longer ones, like, or more shaped like that ones, maybe. I could also just do the corners and call it good for this month. I don't need to go nuts. I think there's supposed to be 2 of each, so that's the same as that. That's kind of cute. Am I brave enough to stick these down and commit to them? I mean, probably. All right, let's pop those off. I'm gonna take these off the discs to do this. So like I said, not a super exciting setup. Whoops, planner setup, but not this way. A very necessary one. So I figured I better get it set up as soon as possible so that I don't put it off and I start to properly track this stuff. Oh boy, that's so janky. All right, and I don't even think any of these are ones that I can use. I mean, maybe. I could probably, maybe can fill in some other spaces here, like this. Oh, that might work. And then this one, maybe like right there. Okay, you know what? I don't hate it anymore. Just like intensely dislike it, but that's an improvement, right? This one I don't think I can use. Well, said that about every other piece, so why not find out for sure? Oh, if I cut these though. Cut that, and cut that off, and then take, oh, I think I got another bit stuck to it, which is the exact reason I don't know how people don't need to clean their scissors every time, but we're not judging. It's a judgment-free zone. Look at that. You got, well, judging my own sticker placement. Look at this. We used every last little bit of it, and it only looks moderately awful. Okay. I mean, that's basically it. I'm going to trim those out, but I'm not going to do it on camera because I'll ruin them for sure. So let's pop this back in here. I might add some more down here, but I'm going to need to see if I can, like if my script sticker will show over it first. So there we go. That's July. All right. That is exciting. Try not to be jealous of my amazing, fancy July decorated spread. But I think that this works. So there's my monthly, and then I will start filling in all of the things to track my, all the food I eat and all the reactions I hopefully don't get. Oh, and I will add some stickers here, but I don't know where they are right now. I tidied them up last week, so obviously now they're lost. Okay, that's it. Literally, I've been filming for like 50 minutes, so this is ridiculous. I will have to cut it down. I hope it's not as long as this when you watch it. But either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss future content. And come check us out over on Instagram, Facebook, all the things. And I will see you all again soon. Bye, friends.